You know, I gotta tell you, it would seem to me that YouTube is really something that I don't like. It is a source of entertainment. When some of us see it as a potential of learning, of dialogue, of humility, of studentship, while the rest adopt a personality, a persona, and they sell that. People will eat it up. It's a lot like when the TV was invented. What a fantastic tool that must have been, or seemed to have been, to those people who first had a television set in their living room. I mean, it was so much, they just had a whole bunch of time that just nothing would broadcast. It was like a radio. The radio would just cut out. Although radios don't cut out anymore, they have automated stuff. But when radios would cut out, it was like, oh yes, the show is between this hour and that hour, and everything else is just a bunch of open air time. You know, the picture with was it an Indian or something like that with a cigar, or I don't know, something pretty racy. The potential for genuine education, for genuine, cultural advancement and breaking of barriers. And I mean, being English speakers, we have this enormous task of bridging barriers and bridging gaps of cultures and different cultural tribes and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's something that you don't have to deal with if you, say, grow up here in Japan. Because you just have to bridge the gap between yourself and another Japanese person. It's not a big deal. Or if you speak Swahili, or if you speak Romanian, although with a few exceptions, with the what's her name, the YouTuber here, Oh my God, or something, whatever her name is. I don't know what her name is. But when she talks in English, of course. And that's just what we get to deal with. What a fantastic tool the TV could have been. But, the people get what they want. That's the sick part. I mean, I'm a free market guy, but ultimately I have to admit the only way it works is that it gets the people what they want. Not necessarily what they need or what would be best. It's just what the people fucking want. YouTube has a similar potential because YouTube, even me, a little old me, insignificant me that will be blinked out of existence in the next, 50 years, 60 years, hopefully, whatever. I've just forgotten. Just like that. I mean, so insignificant. Yet, I'm able to invite myself into your computer rooms, your living rooms, your bedrooms, for God's sake. I hope you're not taking your laptop into the bathroom, and I can talk, and I can talk bullshit when I talk bullshit. I can talk truth when, God willing, when I talk truth, and I'm right there. You don't know who I am, or you know more about me than I do most of you anyway, but it's such a fantastic opportunity. And to use it merely as a way of pleasing oneself, of creating this sort of imaginary world that you inhabit and that people around you, enforce or reinforce this fantasy that you are something that you are not. Just to escape the mundane or the stress or the, escape something unpleasurable. It just seems like such a waste, like just a pissing on an opportunity. Look, guys, I'm going to upload this Dialectica. I finally have it all uploaded. I'll release it to the public. I upload them all private, just so you can see them all at once. which means this video will be buried underneath them, and few of you will watch this video, and that's fine, because I am just bitching. But in that dialectica, you will see that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I uploaded it anyway because it was a real conversation. It's raw. I don't have the ability to edit my videos incredibly. I don't have the time, I don't have the software, I don't have the will. You know, in my case, I'm not an enlightened person or a smart person or anything, a rich person or nothing. I mean, when you watch my videos, you are witnessing the churning and the grinding of my ideas and the ideas of the people that I make those dialecticas with. And you just see them for the raw, imperfect, pathetic at times, uncut, uncensored. It's so real that I don't think it's what people really want. What people want is the fantasy. What people want is to think that those of us who put ourselves on cam on a regular basis, they want us to be something more than what we are. You want us to be super intelligent or super articulate or super eloquent, super something. And maybe some of these guys on YouTube are. Fuck. Maybe some of these guys on YouTube are. Maybe they're intelligent, maybe they're enlightened, maybe they're this, they're that, or whatever. It certainly ain't me. And I tell you what, I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like that. Maybe I'm wrong. So we got another dialectica lined up this weekend. Myself and Jasper. And I tell you what, we're gonna go for the throat on this one. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. But I hope you enjoy it not because of the potential drama. But I want you so much to consider closely what is being said, both on my part and on Jasper's, and not just merely on what you think we might be saying, but precisely what we are saying. I think the best thing you could do is to hold the people you speak with accountable to the language that they use. Not just to be grammar Nazis or anything like that, but to see if the ideas that they are professing are truly founded, or if they're just based on what, like cultural expectation, fad thinking, you know, or anything less solid than just goddamn fucking there. Now, you know, Jasper could be incredibly intelligent, slap me all around, and by God, I'll still upload it. And that's good. But in the end, that's not really important. It's not important on where these dialecticas or anything that I do or you do or any of us on our channels do. It's the process that's important. Because the process can only operate on matters of principle. Not that what exists, but takes what exists and compares it to something that is principle. It doesn't matter who wins or who loses a debate or what is said, but it's how it's said, the manner that it's said, in reaction to what, in consideration of what, in context of what, and by what principle is it said. Too many people here are waiting to look for the great conclusion to some issue in their life, some question that they've been pondering. And they're looking for it in these YouTube people. me, you're looking into it for other guys, any of us. The big guys, the little guys, the in-between guys. None of us have got it. But maybe some of us has got the process. You can figure it out for yourself.